Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Rachel from Living the Journal Life. I am so excited that you're here. So this week we're going to be planning August 14th through the 20th. And unfortunately, we're using this Summer Sucks kit from Sweet Kawaii Design. I was saving it for a heat wave, and I was so hoping that this year we weren't going to have one. We've been having hot days, but they're like 2 at a time, and then it cools off, so it didn't feel like heat wave energy. This week definitely felt like heat wave energy. I needed that whole summer sucks because I am now officially and completely over it. This was probably my last summery spread, and I'm just done. And we're gonna ignore the fact that I just totally ripped up the paper by picking up that sticker way too quickly. So this kit is perfect for my Hobonichi cousin, and I start off, of course, as I always do, setting up the bones of the page. I set up the headers, the date covers, the bottom washi, sort of everything that frames the week out. This week I had all sorts of plans and I was gonna do all sorts of things, but my arthritis was just killer, so I had to get on some arthritis meds, which were not fun. And then the heat is insane. If you've never been into Seattle area, we don't have a ton of air conditioning. Most of us don't have any air conditioning. We are lucky that we've bought some like window units, those big window units, so we have a few of those. So we have some air conditioning, but if it doesn't cool off at night, your house is just nasty. Unfortunately, we kept it pretty good. The worst our house got was like 85 inside, which I know doesn't sound good, but believe me, with past heat waves, that's pretty good. And during that day, I hid in my bedroom, just sitting like right in front of the air conditioner. I was not playing around. I was like, I'm done. If you need me, I'll be sitting right in front of that air conditioner. And I tried to coax the cats into sitting with me. Come into the cool room. It's nice and cool. So a lot of my best laid plans for this week didn't happen. I was definitely going to work on the my outside porchy area, and I didn't get to that because just as the heat wave was over, the wind changed and we got all the wildfire smoke, so the air was up to unhealthy or very unhealthy levels, so we just didn't go outside. And I definitely felt like working outside when the air is that bad is just a bad idea. So hopefully, talking to you from the future, I'll be able to make up for the stuff I didn't do last week this week and still stay on track, because fall is going to be here and I want to have a wonderful, nice place outside that I can just easily walk to. I have some pain sometimes in my ankle, and taking a walk, getting outside, I have to do stairs, and then I have to do stairs to get around my really uneven outside area. So I don't go outside a lot when I'm in pain, and it's really nice to have a very flat, no stairs, easy place you can just walk out the door and look at the birdies and the squirrels. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I have there's about 5 squirrels, and they all own me. They know they can just look cute, and I'm going to give them some food. So here we go. I'm doing a very structured spread. Again, when I'm stressed out, I do very structured spread. When my mental health is great, when I'm not having physical pain, when everything is rosy, my spreads are going to be wonky. I'm going to have things at angles. I'm going to play around. I'm just going to be a little bit more freeform. But when I am having a hard time with anything, physical health, mental health, I need structure. So I was in a lot of pain this week and I needed structure. So we just did a quarter box at the top where I'm going to put in the horrible, nasty heat wave heat, and then the fact that you couldn't breathe. And then a checklist, which I tried not to pre-fill out because if I put too much pressure on myself, I'm just in that, like, I freeze. And I know it hasn't even been a couple months since my father passed. It's been like 8 months since my sister passed and 4 months since my uncle passed. So I'm trying to give myself some grace, but it's just like, oh my God, you gave yourself a checklist of 3 things to do. Get over it. But I am not over it. So we're trying not to overload ourselves. I did want to make sure that I got back on track with my house cleaning, because the Cleaning Mama system is really easy, and it's just like, just do one thing each day. So that was the only thing besides timed appointments and such that I wanted to pre-fill out so that I could try and get back on track. And I did really well with my cleaning. I think the only thing I missed was dusting, but I technically did do some dusting because it was like, I don't know, some sort of dusting off cabinets and stuff. It wasn't the normal, dust off your entertainment center, but it still counted. So I did really well with my cleaning this week, and I did have a very productive week. I took my class, I did my homework, everything was gravy, but the heat was very killer. So pretty much by the afternoon when it started heating up, I was just a ball of pain. And luckily I was started to read The Fourth Wing. If you've read it, tell me in the comments, because I just finished it and it was really good, and I can't wait for the next one to come out. So luckily I had at least a good book to keep me company during this time when I was just doing a lot of sitting around in the afternoons. And here's what I have left over, and look at this beautiful angry rainbow spread of and here's how it came back after the pen. We watched some Murdoch mysteries, and we all got a sore throat by the end of the week with the air quality and the heat and air conditioners, and we made it through. That's all that matters. So on Monday I continued this theme and had to put this freebie that I have been saving for forever for our heat wave. I know they're coming, so I save my worst heat wave stickers for this inevitable week. And this is another Poe from Itty Bitty Sticker, or Sweet Kawaii Design, and Fox and Cactus is the little stabby crab at the bottom, which I love. And then, I was like, okay, I'm over it. I'm just going to ignore the 95, 98 degree weather, and I'm going to pretend it's fall. So this is the newest washi. I think it's still in the shop at Sweet Kawaii Design, and I just wanted to play with it. And then, of course, I was like, embrace the spooky, and I thought this was so much fun. Again, Sweet Kawaii Design. This was a Sweet Kawaii Design heavy week, just because, I don't know, that's what I was feeling. And then we're back to my weekly spread. So thank you guys so much for watching. I adore each and every one of you, and I will see you next week.